All right, I was watching an episode of one of my favorite comedy shows with four guys, friends, since childhood and for a long time, and um doing jokes on each other. And they're not very practical, but it's funny. I don't know if I could say the name, but I should have dropped plenty of hints. Now, there's one episode where one of the guys who has a one-letter name was doing this prank on this mother, and the kid sees it and plays along, and then he blames the kid, and the kid starts crying. Now, some people may question this and not understand what's going on, but I see it perfectly. I'll tell you exactly what happened. That kid felt betrayal for the first time and cried because they realized that it exists. Uh, that's something you can't. That's sort of an emotion that you can't really explain, especially not at that age. When you first notice something that is unpleasant about life, uh, that's one of the repercussions, and especially if you're attentive. Now, that little girl was obviously pretty attentive. She's going to be pretty smart one day, um, possibly. It depends on how she's raised. Really, you can kind of lose it, kind of lose your inquisitive and you know introspective version of yourself over time. So hopefully that won't happen with her. But she's got potential. Anyway, um, this is something that happens quite frequently, but most people don't actually notice it. It's a sort of uh, thoughts are, all right, your thoughts aren't really words. They're not images or anything like that. They're just sort of a vague sense. It is only our mind, our words, our thoughts. It is only the way we perceive the world that the thoughts are organized into the way they are. For example, uh, I had a dream when I was a kid, when I was a little bitty, like when I was teething. I have had dreams ever since then. Those dreams I've had recently, those exact same dreams, I recognize them. And this time they were translated into images and things I could understand. Now they were the exact same dreams. I felt the familiarity, but I understood them better this time. It's like hearing a language you can't understand, remembering how it sounds phonetically, then learning the language and hearing that same phonetic sounds again, and this time understanding it. Same thing. Uh, which reminds me, I got a whole tirade about dreams that's coming up. This might be really cool, really boring, or really confusing, but you might find it very interesting.